Hello everyone, welcome back to a cryptic crossword. I did one pretty recently, but it was well received, and also like I don't drink a lot, but just about every time I get halfway through a bottle of wine, I'm like, you know what, I would really love to do a cryptic, and so it's sort of halfway a tradition. More more relaxed than my usual cryptics, I think. I don't know, but it's halfway through the bottle of wine after like I don't know 4 hours or something. So I don't maybe three. I don't really drink very much. Okay, I'm not going to give you the introduction because I give them all the time and who cares. But also, someone did ask in the last cryptic, where the heck are you finding all these cryptics? And I answered in the comments of that video. But if you were interested in trying these out but didn't read that comment, um, you need a New York Times puzzle subscription. And it's in the Crossword Archives variety section. Whoops. Variety. And then you can pick a year, and I just do Control F cryptic to find the right ones. Or if you wanted to play one of these other crazy things. Most of them you have to like print them out. They're like variety puzzles, but you can't play them online. I don't know why. Anyway, back to the puzzle. Reportedly resends introductions. Okay, so reportedly is like a mishearing indicator. We're supposed to mishear resends, and it should mean introductions. Satisfied government agent? Well, a government agent is like a spy, right? Also, an agent is a spy. But how is satisfied supposed to mean spy? I don't know. So we're going to just leave this all for now. Religion is escape. How do you split this clue up? That's weird. Where does the is go? Well, it's got to be part of the wordplay, right? Either the word starts with is or it ends with is. Like, is escape, is out. No. Probably ends with is. Religion, God is. But godis doesn't mean escape. I don't know. This could be wrong. The is could go here. Don't judge marginally. Jump out of the way. Don't budge marginally. Excuse me. Don't budge marginally. Don't know. Could it be stand? You don't budge, you stand? Not really. Give otter crackers to stop complaining. It's 3 words. Give something something probably means that like a word for crackers is inside of a word for otter. You've given the crackers to the otter. Don't know. Stadium areas. Stadium areas sheltering stray dogs. What shelters a stray dog? Kennel, right? But that doesn't fit. Stray dogs. Is there a word for that? Not really, right? They're just strays. I guess they could be mongrels? No, not mongrels. Is it? I don't know. I'm thinking mutts, right? I don't think a mongrel is a mutt. Stadium areas, the obvious thing is like tiers, right? Sheltering stray. Okay, so you write tiers around a word meaning stray, and the answer is dogs? I don't know how to do that. Could stray be an anagram indicator? Maybe. Stadium areas don't have to be tiers. Bleachers are kind of stadium areas. Doesn't fit though. Stadium could be the definition. Areas sheltering. Oh, I wonder... Could sheltering be telling me to look inside of stadium areas? I don't know. I don't think Diumaria is like really a thing that means stray dogs. A southern seabird back on a ship. Astern, that's an easy one. A is just the letter A, southern is the letter S, a seabird is a tern, and back on a ship is astern. I mostly got that from back on a ship, but I was like, isn't a seabird a tern? And then I figured it out. Announced place to shop for batter. I think announced should probably be a mishearing indicator. And we're supposed to either mishear place or place to shop. Or place to shop for, which seems unlikely. If it were place to shop, where do you shop? A mall. Well, a mall might be used by a batter, I guess. Right? A mall is a thing you can hit with. Like, let's look that one up. What exactly is a mall? Not Darth Maul, but Merriam-Webster. A heavy, often wooden-headed hammer used especially for driving wedges. I mean, that's kind of like batting, maybe, and it's announced place to shop. It's a mall, and it's for a batter. I'll take it. Pilot holds, so probably pilot contains. Second note. After musician king is cut short. What the fuck? King is cut short. I mean, that could be kin. Musician king. I mean, that also could be Nat King Cole. Doesn't fit. If it were cut short, it could be Nat King Co. But that doesn't mean pilot holds second note. I don't know. Western religious group has question for groups with missions. Who are groups with missions? Spy agencies, they have missions. Militaries in general. Army squads have missions. That's 4-6. But Western probably means it starts like... Western is probably part of the wordplay. It probably starts with a W. But maybe not. Maybe there's a Western religious group. Obviously, there are some. Don't think this clue is hinting at it, that's all. I don't know. Actually, let's look at some crosses for Astern and Maul while we're here. Vivian's surprisingly meddlesome. So, surprisingly is probably an anagram for Vivian's, which is 8 letters. There's no real way for Vivian to be part of the definition. She has to be part of the wordplay. There's an S here, so it seems plausible. Meddlesome. So rearrange the letters in this to mean meddlesome. Well, probably ends with sieve, right? And what do I have left? Vian. What? Invasive. There you go. Oh, well, now I'm trying to think the S might be over here. escape. It's not issue, right? If something escapes from, say, the barrel of a gun, it issues forth. But that's not... Oh, wait, we're looking for something that means religion. Don't know. How about the down? Great beer. Right to the center. Well, okay, so great kind of has to be the definition. Because I don't think great beer can really be a meaningful part of the wordplay. Nor can great beer be part of the definition. Right? Because they can't say, oh, this is a great beer, right? So I think great is the definition, and beer right to the center is somehow the wordplay. And so a beer, what is a beer? Ale is kind of beer. We need like right and to the center. I don't understand how to do that. Superstars, outrageous line to media. How many letters is line to media? It's 11 letters. So if it were spelled outrageously, it would be reordered wrong. And the definition should be superstars somehow. Medal? A superstar might have a medal. I don't know, but we have some idea what might go here. We just don't know the answer yet. Office worker with locks and sirens. Temp? An office worker is a temp. And you might imagine some word for sirens that starts T-E-M-P, right? That sounds plausible. I don't know. Guards ran amok. Guards ran is 9 letters. If they were amok, they would be spelled differently. And we know there's a U here, so that's a reasonable guess. With some cop equipment. I can't spell suit. Can't spell armor. Guns. They might have guns. Then I'd be left with D-A-R-R-A, radar guns. Don't budge marginally. Jump out of the way. Oh, you know, don't budge marginally might be saying, look at the marginal letters of don't budge, i.e. the E and the D. Maybe. It could also be that budge marginally, and then the definition could be don't. We've got to be right about mall, right? There's no way that U was right by accident. Don't budge. I still don't really know what's going on there. Hardly any information. Written the wrong way. Well, that's easy too. It's a tad. which is hardly any, and it's information, i.e. data, written the wrong way. Reportedly, okay, mishear something, French engineer is a knockout. I don't know the French word for engineer, and I don't think engineer is a knockout could be the definition. Reportedly French. French engineer, it probably has an ing at the beginning, right? Engin. It's a French engineer, of course. Everyone knows that. Engin. Is a knockout, I don't know. What's a knockout? Like gas? Ether, for example, is a knockout. A TKO is a knockout. A blonde bombshell is a knockout. Wherever salute includes about face. A reversal. Huh? I spotted a hidden like that. I'm pleased with myself on that one. So includes says to look in these words before it or after. I guess before. In this case before, but I think in general. There are other hidden indicators that could mean after. But includes, you're looking before. Find reversal, which is an about face. Fantastic. Hungriest drunk is no problem. That's good. Hungriest is 9 letters? Yes, it is. Okay. So we're rearranging hungriest because we're spelling it drunk. Very apropos. Something is no problem. Or just no problem. I mean, you can spell thing with those letters, can't you? What are you left with? U-N-R-E. No. S-U-R-E. A sure thing is no problem and also hungriest drunk. How about this? I have an E. Doctor can see event that raises people's spirits. This is about like a medium or something, maybe? I bet it is. A medium raises spirits. An MD is a doctor. Although I'm not sure if that's relevant. It can see event, maybe? Like this E could mean event and it's inside of MD somehow? Oh, no, you know what? What if it's a seance? That's an event that raises spirits. Doctor can see. Ah, of course. Doctor means to, like, you know, fiddle with the book. You cook the books, right? In this case, we're doctoring can see and getting a seance. Rearranging the letters in can see. Brass. Well, brass could be like an officer. You know, whoever's in charge of something is the brass. Never cracked. Brass never doesn't make much sense, does it? I don't know. Listen to unadulterated clip. So listen to could be a mishearing indicator for something. Take a word that means unadulterated but mishear it, and the answer should mean clip. But no guarantee. I don't think that's for sure. It's my best guess, though. Listen to unadulterated. Something unadulterated is pure. It's neat. It's virgin. It's Clean? I don't know. What's a clip? It's a lapel. It's a magazine. It's a lapel's not really a clip. It's the thing you clip things to. It's a bit of music or video. Don't know. Let's look at this down first. Oven feature is put up. So put up is something that's being written bottom to top, probably. A feature, maybe? What's an oven feature? They've got a timer. They've got burners. They've got like a lamp. They've got features in the way they behave, like a timer. Did I say that one already? I don't know. A feature is a film, but I don't think we can put that here. Obviously it fits, but there's no way to make wordplay a definition on both sides of film. Lease provision in front of one TV personality. I'm gonna need more crosses for that. If you're satisfied, you're good, man. You're happy. You're full. You're sated. You're unhungry. You're content. Clever one keeps returning buzzer. For small amount. I don't know. Returning, like, looks like returning buzzer. What? How do you write buzzer backwards? Some word that means buzzer. What's a buzzer? It's a fly. Or a bee. A bee is a buzzer. And that, written backwards, is being kept by, i.e. written within, a clever one. So what if we put a bee here? Or maybe more likely here. Small amount. Oh, we have to write it backwards. Feeble? Ah! I don't think this is right. Fled doesn't really mean small amount. Or doesn't mean a clever one, I don't think. Oh, but in some sense, an elf, E-L-F, is a clever one. So maybe, no, but I don't see a way to read the wordplay as writing both bee and elf backward. I can write bee backward inside of elf, but that's not what I've done here. I'm going to leave it in, though. It seems like just barely plausible. Film critic Bob encapsulates film actor Richard. No idea who those people are. Locate spectacle for the audience. So for the audience is probably mishearing. So mishear something means spectacle, and it should mean locate. So find means locate, but I don't think it means spectacle. Like an eyeglass is a spectacle, or a microscope, or more obviously like a big event, like a circus is a spectacle. But how do you mishear that to mean locate? A party's a spectacle. A bash is a spectacle, maybe. A film, I don't know. Superstars outrageous line to media. Okay, well, we found more letters, and this really does look like metal, doesn't it? And then what would I have left if we did that? We've removed N metal. We have LITO and another I. LITOI? The only constants I have are T and L. I have to spell I have to put IOI in here, right? Well, maybe it's not metal. Office worker. Well, okay, still could be temp, still could not be. I mean, stadium areas still could be tiers. They could shelter stray, and then the answer could be dogs. Tireless? TI. No, not really. Like dogs, if you're dogging, like chasing someone doggedly, in a sense you're dogging them. And you might do so tirelessly. But it doesn't really make sense. Dumbbells cargo contains sheep. This looks like weights, doesn't it? Or weight? Something that contains sheep has a U in it. Cargo is freight. And a free weight is a dumbbell. Okay. Ruminates about vaccine. Remember, this was 2015, so it's not about COVID. Or about anti-vax, which was not that prevalent a movement at the time. About. Ruminates about. Gets surly. No. Vaccine. Vaccine could be shots? Maybe. A Florida voice is nervous. Now, it really should start with A, because that A can't be a meaningful part of a definition. It must be part of the wordplay. A flutter? Nervous is a flutter. AFL. And to utter something is to voice it. Yes, that works. Odd East Indian. Well, odd I would have thought would be an anagram indicator, but it's clearly not. Indian. Like India or like Native American? See, this is an injure. Injure. Odd East. Odd East. Oh, maybe odd is the definition, and East Indian is kind of like the wordplay, and so it starts with E, and then we have an Indian. I'm not sure how, but I'll leave the E in there. It might help this somehow. Don't know that oven feature. One awfully long period of time. That must be an eon. I practically don't have to explain this one, but I will. If you spelled one awfully, you might accidentally spell it E-O-N, and that's a long period of time. Brass? Never. Is this nerve? Yeah, if you have brass balls, you got some nerve. And that's never cracked, i.e. written badly, apparently. A lease provision might be about return? Somehow? In front of one TV personality. I don't know what that's about. Ruminates is 9 letters, and we have a lot of those letters here. Is it possible that about is telling me to anagram ruminates? Oh, you know, I bet this isn't actually return. I bet this is a serum. What letters would I have left from ruminates if I did that? I-N-A? Anti-serum? Is that what you call a vaccine? I don't remember hearing that before, but okay. Pilot holds second note after musician king is cut short. No idea. It could be man at the end or mon? Mon doesn't really make much sense. I deleted this T somehow. Tree man. The Omen. Who, I mean, one TV personality might be at the end because something is in front of him. A man. Oh. I don't know. Reportedly resends. I don't know about this one. Introductions. I feel like I should get this one. Is escape. Religion. Is there a word? Islam. Islam is a religion, and to escape is to be on the lam. Great beer. Right to the center. Is this large? Wow. The New York Times doesn't often give a clue like this, but it's large. If you took beer, which is lager, and you moved right, i.e. R, to the center of the word, you'd have L-A-G-E, but the R would be in the middle. And something large is great, like a great white shark. Give otter. Wait, is crackers? Oh man, that's crackers, mate. That is. I think that's telling me to anagram give otter. Wow. So I need something that means to stop complaining. So maybe it's to. Is this like hedge? No. Give otter. I mean, those look like over, right? If I do that, the only vowel I have left is an I. No, I have another E. Get over it if you stop complaining. Oh. That give otter is crackers. Locate spectacle. Do you cite something if you locate it? I guess you do. Maybe? But a spectacle is certainly a cite. GHT, but we're hearing it as the audience, right? They've put another M here, which is impossible. Oh yeah, that's true. This is a 7 and a 4. So metal spanning this didn't make much sense. An idol is something to do with a superstar, right? What do I have left? What 4 letters do I need to put in here? Used L-I-N. I have an E left. I have 2 E's. And an I and an A. E-E-I-A? Get out of here. A matinee idol. Okay, those don't exist anymore, but alright, sure. If you're good enough to be an idol, they don't stick you in matinees. Still don't know this. Pilot. Pilot holds. It holds. Second note. I don't know what the hell that means. Musician king is cut short. If you pilot something, you like test drive it or you test air it. That obviously doesn't fit here. Western religious group. Could just be West. I don't think they're allowed to use West in the answer. Well, I mean, sure they are. I mean, Western is West. But I don't know how you could do the rest of the clue then. Doesn't have to be an E. What if it were a G for ING? I don't know. Listen to, unadulterated. Well, you listen to some, no. Unadulterated. So that could be pure, right? But is there a different way to spell pure? I mean, there could be a peer, but that doesn't exist. Someone who pees. You said pure badly, maybe? Mr. Treeman? I want this to be spy, but it just like can't be. Reportedly resends instructions. Introductions. What are introductions? Cornfolds. Sure feels. Introductions. Barfoots. Carefrees. Resends. I mean, if you resend something, you something. I don't know. I could be wrong about feeble. I mean, that's definitely not a killer one. But I do like the EEB somewhere. If you don't budge, you hodl. Film critic Bob. So Siskel and Ebert are like the film critics. What are their first names? I don't know. One of them's dead. Film actor Richard Gere. That's spelled like that, isn't it? No, wait. It's spelled like that. And wow, look at that. So Bob is Robert. Yeah, so a film critic is Roger Ebert. Bob, i.e. Robert, encapsulates, i.e. contains, the film actor Richard Gere. See, Gere surrounded by Robert? Wow. Alright, I have all the crosses for this. All of them. And they're all, like, guaranteed correct. None of these can be wrong, I'm pretty sure. Pilot. Oh. This doesn't make any sense. Pilot holds. Okay, pilot holds second. How? Second note. Second note is B. A, B, C, la, 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 right? I don't know what notes those were that I said. So maybe a pilot holds this B. Musician king. Who are the other kings? Uber. Over. O-V-N-E. Western religious group. Now, a religious group could be a sect. Groups with missions. Who have missions here? Kind of wants to end with S, doesn't it? Mass Fortes. Reportedly, like, is it engineer? Is it French for engineer? I don't know. What if I put in temp here now? Doesn't seem very good. There's this R here, though. We could put in... Oh, no, 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 look! Terriers are dogs, and it is T-I-E-R-S. And if you stray from the right path, you err. E-R-R. I have an I here now. Clever one. Well, smarty is too long. Returning buzzer. Well, a returning buzzer, if it were kept by a clever one, would have to be like that, right? For small amount, T-bit. T-bid, rebid, G-bim. Reportedly resends? Instruction. Don't budge marginally. You nudge something, you budge it. But I like don't budge marginally to be the letters D, E. Jump out of the way. Out of the way. Out of the way. Something out of the way could be like a hole in the wall, right? Or a secret path. Or an inconvenience. I wonder if they have crosswords like this. I know like other languages have crosswords. Like it's not a strictly English phenomenon. But I wonder how well they work. Like, I think I saw a Swedish or a Norwegian crossword where they had clues that were like, it was very common for it to be like, oh, go like this. Draw out this little L shape and fill out this L with the answer to this word for whatever reason. That was kind of weird. I forget if it was Swedish or Norwegian. Oh, I'll be so embarrassed if it was Finnish. Let's go look that up. Swedish crossword. Here's an easy one, it says. Okay, this doesn't have any of that stuff. Norwegian crossword. Can't spell Norwegian, apparently. Well, there's just all these answers in English to a clue. Where, like, the clue in an English crossword is Norwegian. So that's no good. Was it Finnish? I thought it was one of them Nordic countries. But apparently none of them like exist. Obviously Sweden and Finland exist. Sorry, Norway and Finland exist, but only Sweden seems to have its own crossword when I look it up. All the others like, here's... I don't know. Anyway, I only looked at like one, so maybe it was a special like weird theme of that one that I looked at. Budge, nudge, hedge, wedge, judge. Judge? There's a J in jump and a J in nudge. It doesn't have anything to do with any of this shit. Oh, maybe it does. Like, marginally budge. I thought it was BE. Maybe it's UDG? Don't budge marginally. Instead, budge unmarginally with UDG. Jump out of the way. I don't know. It doesn't make any sense. This one's killing me. Oberviali. This R is new. I didn't have this before, right? Six-letter word. Missions. Could Furies be missions somehow? Not really, right? Western religious group. I mean, the Furies were a group that was part of a religion, I guess. Ugh. Temp. I think I'm gonna have to start asking for hints. I'm not smart enough to do the rest of this. How much have I got wrong? Just my random French made up injure. Well, fair enough. Is don't budge dodge? That's the opposite of not budging. You dodge if you get out of the way of something. If you don't something, I guess you dodge it, right? If you dodge paying taxes, you don't pay taxes? There's some way this could be right? Not really. It's dodge. Why? So don't budge marginally. Are we looking at DE here like this? But then where did we get the ODG? Jump out of the way is dodge. That's fine. But how is don't budge marginally? Dodge. Oh, I see. Just take DODGE, the margins. Usually marginally refers to just the end letters, and I didn't consider that it could be... Satisfied government agent. Someone who's satisfied is fed, a federal agent. Well, I thought this would start with a re somehow, but it doesn't. Reportedly resends. A whiz is a clever one, but wee biz doesn't really mean for a small amount. A wee bit, though, does. And a clever one is a wit. Fireworks? What? Fireworks can be introductions, that's fine. What does this have to do with reportedly resends? Reportedly resends. Fireworks. I don't get it. I still don't know this. Temp assists. Office worker is a temp with locks. Sirens. It's a word that means sirens and starts with temp. Temp. Don't know. Well, I feel like this has to be Furies. But I don't really have a reason for it. West Furies? Maybe it is just West over here. West Furies. Temp. This is wrong, right? Yeah. Oh, it's not fireworks. That makes me happy because fireworks didn't seem right. Forwards. You resend something, you forward it, and introductions are forwards. All right, what is this letter? Temp. Western religious group. Tessu Fortes. Test fires. What's this knockout? It doesn't seem to be ether, even though it starts with an E. Temptresses? Oh. It's a good clue. A siren is a temptress. And an office worker with locks is a temptresses. Anjure? Didn't I already try ing? Yeah, I did. Enigur? Listen to unadulterated. Shear? To shear something is to clip it, and shear with two E's means adulterated. Unadulterated. Odd East Indian. Farsi, but spelled wrong? I'm down almost exclusively to words with no crosses, and I don't know them. Oven has an oven coil? No, that doesn't fit. Oven pill, oven bill, oven. Ovens don't have sills, I don't think. Letterman is a TV personality. Lease provision in front of one. To lease is to let, a provision is a term, and one is an, and all that is in front of one. Oven feature, I don't know. A dial, ovens have dials. Put, if you put something down, you laid it down, and that's being written up. Okay. How about this one? Eerie? Something eerie is odd? E-R-I-E is an Indian tribe, and an East Indian would be an E, eerie. Okay. This is the old N-jur, except it's not, because we tried an N here. It doesn't like it. What is this? I don't know. Give me this letter. I feel like this is going to be fortes or something, somehow. Task forces. Western religious group. I see. Has question for. If you ask something, you question it. For is just for. And inside of that is a religious group, i.e. a sect, written in the western direction instead of the traditional eastern direction. Ugh. I knew sect. I told you. A religious group is a sect. I just wasn't smart enough to write it westerly. This one? Eiffel? An Eiffel is a knockout. Eiffel was a French engineer. I see. I wasn't looking for the French word for engineer, but a specific French engineer. This word is killing me. I don't know what the hell is going on here. Give me this letter. Oberreally. Okay, give me this letter. Abbreviate. Why is that right? Pilot is to aviate. Second note is B. Musician king is cut short. Well, no. Cut short is abbreviate. Musician king is BRE, musician king? I'm looking up musician king. Okay, that's like some crazy card from a card game, apparently. Yu-Gi-Oh! Musician named King. B.B. King was a musician. Does that help somehow? B.B. and R.E. I guess the second note is regarding the thing the first note said? I don't quite understand that, but okay. Anyway, that was a crossword, Cryptic. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.